Okay, so we're getting ready to do the first scene. And as I showed you before, we've got some lights set up. And, ooh, that put me in the dark, didn't it? But that's okay, because what this is about really is I want to ask our videographer what are just a couple of things that he thinks about when putting together the scene. Because what we're doing right now is we're filming the video, which will be made into audio for MP3s and then made transcribed into the book. But this is the very first key piece, and so whoever the talent is, whether it's me or you or him, we want to look as best as we can. So this is Jeff Corzini of Jeff Corzini Photography and Video, and he is an expert at lighting and makeup and hair. And so I want to ask him, Jeff, what are we doing today to get this shoot set up perfectly so that I look good and so that I make you look good and you make me look good?
Well, my super talented actress here, Cami Baker, we're doing final touches on the lighting, hair, and makeup, and exposure for the camera and stuff like that. And we're going to shoot some amazing stuff. She's going to then have it transcribed, which is amazing, and made into a book. So if you're watching this, you'll learn how to create your own book.
And so for people who are watching this and are going to set up their own video studio, what kind of tips would you give them for setting up their video studio about the lighting, the angle, the backdrop, etc.?
Great lighting from all different directions, so you don't have a lot of shadows.
What kind of lighting?
Lighting, umbrellas works best. Nice soft lighting, bounce lighting. Make sure you have a good camera with sharp focus, and you actually focus. And it's quiet on the set, background noise, wind, noise, cars in the background, that kind of thing. So you want it quiet on the set, good exposure, good lighting. Obviously, good talent makes the movie. So.
Well, and I can share with you that I'm sure some of you have been watching some of my Facebook Lives, and I certainly don't always have great lighting. I certainly don't always have the best backdrop, and I certainly don't always have the best angles. So when it comes time to do something like this where you want to present yourself as professionally as possible, it's important that you grab a hold of somebody like this who can help you to do the videos, because doing a Facebook Live is fun to be interactive. But when you want to look professional, you need to hire Jeff Corzini or someone like him that can make you look as good as possible. Yeah. So let's go ahead and get started, Jeff. If you want to go if you want to go on your side of the camera.
Camera ready. Take one.
All right, let's go on your side of the camera. I'm going to leave this on for a minute, just to play. Now notice, this is not a good angle. You don't want the camera beneath you looking up your nose. You don't want that. But just for right now, just to kind of play with what we're doing, I'll be getting set up, and Jeff will tell me where I look best. And just to have fun, I'll put you guys right there. And I'm actually going to leave you on while we start the first scene. What the heck?
All right. Okay, stand by.
So what angle do I need to be at?
That's looking good right there. Just shoulders tilted like that. Look nice. Come towards the camera a little more. There you go. Perfect. Right there.
See, these are things I can't see from the camera. So you need, no matter how great you look, no matter how great you are on a camera, you need somebody to tell you from their perspective what's the best angle.
That's perfect right there. Nice. Okay. 10 seconds. Rolling. Stand by. Action.
The first tip or question or misnomer that I want to address, and these are not going to be in any specific order, but this is the first one, because I do find that this comes up a lot these days with so much social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, etc., etc. I talk to people that say, Cami, I don't need to learn how to network because I don't go out and do a lot of face-to-face networking. I do my business online. I have an online business, and I just don't talk to people that often, or whatever their mindset is about that. So I want to clear up this misconception first. We network all the time, and I'm going to get into that more specifically in another misnomer. However, because we're networking all the time, being online, we are networking, we are communicating, we are conversating and collaborating, and all those things that I talk about. And so I would suggest that online is actually when you really, really, really need to understand body language and tonality and how we are presenting ourselves on camera, in an email, in a text, in a Facebook post, all of that, whether it's the phone, face-to-face, or Facebook, the fortune is in how we are presenting ourselves and how we're being perceived, how we're packaging the product, which is us. So when you are considering, I do my business online, do I really need to know how to network? And what I call net playing, actually, I just challenge you to really consider, even though your business is online, don't you interact with other human beings on a daily basis? I mean, unless you're living up in the Antarctic and every 6 months the plane drops a pallet of information to you and food, and you're not talking to anybody, and frankly, even if you are in the wilderness, you're probably doing your business online anyway. So when you are mingling with people, when you're communicating and conversating in any capacity, a lot of people who do online business need to get on the phone to close a deal or to collaborate. I know for me, I love to go to events, local events, regional events, national events. And so those of us who do a lot of online marketing, online products and coaching, et cetera, we come together every couple of months. And when we do come together, that's when the networking is really important too. To be able to walk up to someone and engage with them powerfully on the first meeting. As a matter of fact, I'll give another tip on research, reach out, and relationship build before we even go to an event. Just know that whether you are on the phone, whether it is face-to-face or whether it is Facebook, you really want to understand that how we communicate as human beings, how we bridge the humanity gap is so important no matter how we are presenting the package, the product, which is us. So the first misnomer is, Cami, I don't go to a lot of networking events. I don't need to know how to network. I do my business online. Good for you that you do your business online. The fact of the matter is that means that you are in front of hundreds and thousands and tens of thousands of people. And you have the opportunity to get on the phone with way more people than someone who's just doing face-to-face networking. So that means that the more you understand networking, the better for you too. So that's the first tip that I want to give, is on the fact that if you're doing internet marketing, you need networking as much as the next guy, if not more so. So that's just one example. I'm going to turn off the video now so that we can just continue to play and you're not looking up my nose the whole time. So make sure that you also are wearing colors that are solid. When you do video, you don't want any patterns or stripes. It messes with the camera's eye. You don't really want white. White fades out. You don't want to wear red. It's too shocking. But the jewel colors, the blue, the green, the browns, not even so much black, because black is a heavy color. I've got a beautiful turquoise shirt that I love to wear. I'll be changing into that in a little while. I've got a nice peach colored top that I can wear with this jacket just to mix it up and make it different. So consider all these tiny little things. I have a friend, Megan Corson, who actually teaches people how to present themselves best on video. See, the beauty of all this, guys, is that I can give you little tiny tips, but I like to collaborate. I want to collaborate with other people. I kind of know what makes me look good on camera, but I don't know exactly, so I have Jeff helping me. I kind of know what makes you look good on video, but Megan is a professional. Like, there's always a professional out there that I can collaborate with so that my people, my tribe, the people who follow me and like what I'm doing, I can introduce them to all these other people so that their videos are perfect. So that's the second in the series of getting the book done. Stop putting away hours and weeks and months to sit down and write, and then finding out that you need to go back and make videos that correlate with the information. Just do the video. Just make the video. And then after you make the video, you pull the audio. Now you have an MP3. Then you get it transcribed. There's a company called Rev, which I haven't used yet, but I'm going to be contacting them about transcribing. I understand for $1 a minute, For $1 a minute, you can get stuff transcribed. So I'll get it transcribed, and how we talk and how we write are totally different. So when they transcribe it, then I'll have an editor edit it to tweak it. And because when I'm saying, hey, you guys, kind of a thing, and I'm talking on camera, it's not the same as what we would write in a book. So there'll be an editor that fixes that. Now, I understand that part. Getting it self-published, getting it published, how to publish it, how to get the number for the book, all that stuff, I don't know, right over my head. But here's the thing. Now that I've thrown myself in the fire, now that I put myself out there, now guess what? I have to figure it all out. So, come along for the journey, come along for the ride. Go to CamiBaker.com, CamiBaker.com, and put your name and an email in the opt-in. You'll get the 10 tips to take the work out of networking, but more importantly, when the book comes out, when Mingle to Millions comes out, you'll be able to get a copy. I think it'll be like 99 cents in the beginning so that we hit that best-selling author title. That's how people do it. So make sure that you opt in so that you get a copy of it. And if you have any questions about networking, mingling, net playing, as I like to call it, if you are one of those people who goes out and is a card collector, you got the stack of cards, but you're not building the business, stop being a card collector, be a business builder, contact me. I can help you with that.